Good morning and a warm welcome to Avanora Lune Tarot, your daily reading with Avanti. And we're not out of the woods yet. I'm still in Vietnam this week, and it has been a wonderful experience. The food is absolutely delicious. The coconut water, I'm telling you, I think it's probably the best we've ever had. And people are adorable, like sweet people, honestly. So all in all, I think it's been a really good experience. But how has your week been? The energies have been a little bit up and down. They have been slightly, how do I say that? Obfuscating. A little up and a little low sometimes, and we're trying to make sense of all of it, isn't it? Honestly. So let's see, what do our cards say today? I'm going to pick maybe one more from the Spirit Oracle deck. I have some not so good lighting today, so you'll have to forgive me for that. And I don't know if you can see that here. It's a beautiful card of the Lion. Now, the Lion Spirit is a reminder to be respectful to yourself, to be grand in vision for yourself, but also while holding compassion for the other. And that's what is coming out through this Lion card. The level of strength that the Lion holds is unsurpassable, isn't it? Look at it, it's a majestic figure. And yet there is this nuanced look in his eyes, almost as if he's being really kind and allowing. And those are the energies that are showing up today. Let's look at what the cards have for us. The Nine of Swords in reverse. There have been things that you're able to let go, things that you feel there is no point thinking about. You're letting go of control, as it seems like at this time. Letting go of control, of trying to challenge everything, of trying to overcome everything. You're allowing a natural flow of events to come in, which is, I think, what happens after an intense few alignments in planets. The Four of Swords is a card of, actually in this picture, the Four of Swords is a reminder that your devils can all be tied up. Look, he is really not able to move. Is he a wolf? Looks like he's a wolf. And after a gruesome battle, it looks like he's finally able to. The person who's tied the wolf or fox up can now peacefully rest, because that is the energy of a Four of Swords. A Four of Swords is being able to bring peace in a situation, being able to coexist together with uncertainties, and maybe that is a good sign of letting go as well. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands is typically a card that signifies prospecting and looking up front and ahead. And with it in reverse, while it may not feel like you're making any progress, that's what the Three of Wands is. It feels like there's a slight stagnation, yet the speed being so minimal that you can feel something changing, but you don't really know yet. And that beautifully signifies what the Three of Wands has in terms of energy. And then we have, of course, the Star card, and what a beautiful Star card. She holds on to the lamp and she's building a vision of what tomorrow would look like. And it's almost like Spirit is creating this collage of events for you, for us, where the universe says, let go of control, be able to rest in the little victories or the little completions that you've had on a day-to-day basis. Look forward, know that something's happening, but it's not going to be very quick. You're building something, and that means it will take time. And then as you come to this slow energy building up, that is when your vision is going to come together. And the Swan Spirit is in reverse as well. So time for a deep dive is a time where you don't want to be stuck into why things are not working, what is going to go wrong, to analyzing and interpreting to an extent that you start becoming almost a little micromanaging or beginning to control things again. So the idea is to allow ourselves to feel the flow, allow the emotions that we're feeling without guilt or sabotage, and being able to play at a surface level where we don't read too much into why things are happening the way they are. Because it is true that you are not alone. You're never alone. And I love this card because, one, it reminds me that there's always the community that we're building, there is always more help that we can get, and as well that it's a reminder that Spirit will never leave you alone. There is always a backing, there's always something happening that is good for you, and you will get through this. And it almost feels like it says, that you'll overcome any challenges, and while keeping that quiet strength, the presence, and not being able to rush into our futures too much already, but sitting in that hope of what it could look like in the future. That is what our reading looks like today. That is such a profoundly beautiful reading. It's often really hard to sit down and not do much, but there is a beauty in sitting back and looking at how things fall in place one step after another. Sometimes after an intense period of working and deciding and bringing ourselves out of the situations that we've been in, the drive to continue in that energy persists, but maybe this is where we need to loosen up a little bit and allow things to unfold. Well, I hope you resonate with this message, and I hope I will be able to reach you again tomorrow. But thank you for bringing your energy to this reading. It means so much to me as I wobble through trying to keep the streak of these videos coming to you every single day. Have a wonderful week, rest of the week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.